Although shapeshifting in the literal sense is confined to the world of fiction and imagination, some exceptionally gifted people possess a metaphorical form of this talent. These are the people that have the amazing capacity to adjust, fit in with their environment, and function well without calling undue attention to themselves. They traverse various settings and circumstances with grace and judgment, serving as our society's archetypal shapeshifters. There are many different kinds of women in the social hierarchy, but Sigma females are a unique breed of women who are especially skilled in this kind of shapeshifting. With their distinct characteristics and viewpoints, Sigma females are adept at adjusting to many social contexts without sacrificing their independence and originality. They operate in the background, frequently going unnoticed, but with great effectiveness, navigating the complexity of life. Why then do these enigmatic women seem to spend so much time disappearing into the background? I will be talking about 7 different reasons why Sigma females shapeshift in this video. So, what does it mean when we say Sigma females can shapeshift? Well, dear listeners, let's dive into the fascinating world of adaptability, resilience, and emotional intelligence that defines this metaphorical shapeshifting. When we talk about shapeshifting, we're not discussing a mythical creature changing form under the light of the full moon. No, this is about the incredible ability to adapt to the ever-changing landscape of social situations. You see, Sigma females have this uncanny knack for adjusting their behaviors, reactions, and even their emotional responses to suit the environment they find themselves in. It's like having a social chameleon as a spirit animal. Think about it. Imagine you're at a networking event. The room is buzzing with chatter, and each group of people seems to have its own distinct vibe. Now, enter our Sigma female. She glides from one group to another, seamlessly blending into each conversation. One moment, she's engaged in a deep philosophical debate. The next, she's laughing heartily at a lighthearted joke. That, my friends, is the art of shapeshifting. But it's not just about fitting in. It's about resilience, too. Life throws curveballs, and Sigma females are the batters who never miss a swing. Whether it's a personal setback or a professional challenge, they transform these obstacles into stepping stones, constantly morphing their strategies to overcome adversities. Moreover, this shapeshifting extends to their emotional intelligence. Sigma women are masters at reading the room, understanding people's emotions, and responding appropriately. They can be the comforting shoulder to cry on, the jubilant cheerleader, or the stern voice of reason, all based on what the situation calls for. Let's consider a hypothetical scenario. Say, a close friend is going through a rough patch. Our Sigma woman won't just offer a generic, "everything will be okay." No, she'll transform into the empathetic confidant, offering tailored advice, comfort, and support, morphing her emotional response to meet her friend's needs. So, shapeshifting then is not about physical transformation, but about adaptive social maneuvering. It's about having the resilience to weather any storm, the adaptability to blend into any social setting, and the emotional intelligence to respond to any emotional environment. Now that's what we call the art of shapeshifting. Why, though, do Sigma females master this art of shapeshifting? You might be asking yourself, it's not about pulling a chameleon act or trying to be someone they are not. Instead, it's about survival, adaptation, and maintaining their unique individuality in a world that often demands conformity. Now let's dive into the deep end to understand this better. Shapeshifting for Sigma females, is a powerful survival strategy that allows them to navigate life's complex terrains while maintaining their independence and autonomy. It's their secret weapon to thrive in a world that often struggles to understand their introverted and self-reliant nature. Consider this analogy. Like a river that effortlessly changes its course to overcome obstacles, Sigma females fluidly adapt their approach to life's challenges. They don't just go with the flow, they create their own flow, charting their own course while adapting to the ever-changing circumstances around them. This ability to shapeshift has numerous benefits. For starters, it helps Sigma females avoid unnecessary conflicts. They can subtly adjust their behavior to avoid clashes in social situations without compromising on their core values. It's not about being agreeable for the sake of peace, but about choosing their battles wisely. Furthermore, shapeshifting allows Sigma females to maintain emotional balance. They are not tossed about by the whims and fancies of others, but instead, they adjust their sails to ride the waves of emotions. They can empathize with others without losing themselves in the process, a trait that proves invaluable in maintaining healthy relationships. But don't get it twisted. Shapeshifting doesn't mean Sigma females are pushovers. Far from it. They are strong, resilient, and unyielding when it comes to protecting their autonomy. They simply choose to adapt rather than clash, to understand rather than judge, and to empathize rather than criticize. Shapeshifting, in the end, is a powerful testament to the Sigma female's ability to remain true to themselves, even in the face of adversity. They don't change who they are. They adapt how they interact. They don't lose their identity. They protect it. In a world that often demands conformity, shapeshifting allows Sigma females to remain true to themselves. But is this shapeshifting ability all rosy and simple? Well, not quite. There's a flip side to being a Sigma female, a side that's often hidden beneath the surface of their cool, adaptable exterior. Let's delve into the challenges that come with the territory. The first hurdle is dealing with misconceptions. Picture this. You're at a party, seamlessly blending into the crowd, when someone accuses you of being fake or insincere. Sounds harsh, right? That's because people often mistake the Sigma's adaptability for inauthenticity. They don't realize that Sigma females simply have the unique ability to adjust their behaviors and attitudes to different situations. It's a survival strategy, not a facade. Then there's the risk of burnout. Shapeshifting requires a significant amount of mental energy. It's like being a chameleon, always changing colors to match the environment. But even chameleons need to rest. So, imagine the mental fatigue a Sigma female might experience from constantly adjusting her persona. It's a bit like running a marathon, but in your mind. You're constantly on the move, always adapting, never resting. Over time, this can lead to a state of chronic exhaustion. And finally, there's the potential for isolation. Sigma females are independent by nature, but their adaptability can sometimes create a sense of distance. It's like they're always on the outside looking in, never truly fitting into any one group or category. This can lead to feelings of loneliness or disconnection. Take the story of Jane, a classic Sigma female. She's the life of the party 1 minute, a quiet observer the next. People are drawn to her enigmatic aura, but they also struggle to understand her. She's been called a social chameleon, a mystery, even a loner. And while she thrives on her independence, there are times when she yearns for a sense of belonging. Despite these challenges, Sigma females continue to shapeshift, demonstrating their resilience and adaptability. They navigate the world on their own terms, undeterred by the obstacles in their path. And that, my friends, is the beauty of being a Sigma female. Let's take a moment to recap what we've discovered about Sigma females and their intriguing ability to shapeshift. We've journeyed through the enigmatic world of Sigma females, a unique breed of individuals who prefer to operate outside the traditional social hierarchy. They are the lone wolves, the free-spirited, self-reliant women who choose their path and walk it with quiet confidence. We've learned about the art of shapeshifting, a skill that Sigma females have honed to perfection. It's not about changing who they are, but rather adapting to their surroundings like a chameleon changing colors. This ability allows them to navigate through different social settings with ease, blending in when necessary, and standing out when the situation calls for it. We've delved into how shapeshifting is, in fact, a survival strategy for Sigma females. It's their way of preserving their independence and autonomy in a world that often tries to box them in. Shapeshifting allows them to traverse the varied landscapes of life with a fluidity and flexibility that is truly admirable. We've also discussed the challenges that come with this ability. Shapeshifting isn't always easy, and it certainly isn't without its trials. It requires a deep understanding of oneself, a keen sense of observation, and a willingness to step outside one's comfort zone. Sigma females, with their distinctive approach to navigating social landscapes, are indeed a fascinating study. Their ability to shapeshift, to adapt and blend, is a testament to their resilience, their independence, and their inherent strength. Whether you identify as a Sigma female or not, there's no denying the allure of their shapeshifting prowess. It's a skill many of us might aspire to master. And in this ever-changing world, perhaps it's a skill we all could benefit from learning.